Wow, Kim on 80k under EV, that's kind of crazy. Huh? To start with a check, out of position, we like to check a lot. Serenito checks back. 3 pair. 3 pair. Nice hand to hero call with, because it's not really a hero call on the river anymore. Of course, A10 and King 10 become like very okay value bets now. Comes in with a small bluff in position, it's interesting. Vincenzo, ciao fortissimo de Venifidi. Besides variance, you learned something new in the challenge. Yeah, the people are fucking savages in 6 max. That's new to me. Had to get used to that. No, I mean like no crazy things. I'm just gonna continue here on the 9 of diamonds. I feel like I can bluff a lot of rivers. This being one of them. Let's see if we can get one through. Saga's very good, very decent player. Plays a lot of tables at the same time, but doesn't really seem to bother him. Like a card like this is absolutely insane when you multi-table. What the fuck? Super nice, like call from a solver point of view, where if you're holding the 8, you're blocking part of my value betting range. Top grinder preferito Derek, top scales, blah 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 blah. Now Vincenzo, I really appreciate your comments. I always see them because there's only a few guys that comment in Italian on my videos. Would I call it myself? It looks super crazy, but think about it, it's okay. I have a very wide range there as well. Yeah, I guess if we want to wrap the flush, we want to bet big here. We will do that. Finds the call. Such a terrible river. Actually, like representing a straight now, or trying to. 10-7, I'm sure I would bet here like this with the heart. It's a crying bluff, we call it. We do get it through. Good luck, Shark. Random question. What would you estimate your win rate to be at a 25-50 6 max PLO on coin poker? And the rake is 4 BB hand cap. 4 BB per hand. Wow, that sounds unbeatable. If the cap is really 4 BB a hand, I don't think I would be winning in a setting like that. Okay, we just have an easy flat call here, I think, and a trouble flop. Okay, he finds the check, which is very surprising. Gonna check as well. Very hard for him to have bluffs there. It's such a weird spot where he seemingly has 0 bluffs. Then my hand feels too strong to fold, but when I boat up, it's not even that good. Yeah, we're gonna fold, I think. Could definitely have a bluff, but sizing quite big. Here he has the bluff, the timing right so far. Very suspicious sizing as well. Guess I want to mostly check. Put bet, that's pretty big. Queen on the river. Wow, he puts again. I mean, Jack-Jack, 9-10 of diamonds, Ace-10 of diamonds, all beat us, but we're beating King-Jack, Queen-Jack. I could definitely have Jack-Jack. Will he play it like that? I don't think so. Did find the bluff, snap fold. Dangerous guy, this guy. Not many people have the pot there. It's okay. It's okay, because we flop a top set-ski. We're gonna pot this one. Insane spot. Like we're praying super hard for a set. Just imagine the EV. Ace, 3-5. Exciting times. Ooh, we have an all-in. We have a buyer. Oh, Ace 10. No bueno. That's a very nice one for the EV line. Check 10-6, we're out of position, we have a gut shot, backdoor flush draw. and an overpair. I'm going to apply maximum pressure here. The pot bet. You're looking at sizes for the flop and you're not sure which one to use. A nice rule of thumb, that's not always true, but can be true in general, is whenever the flop is two-tone, meaning there's a flush draw on the board, like half pot is used a lot by the solver, and when it's rainbow, so there's no flush draws, pot bet is used quite a bit. I mean, pretty neat turn. Doesn't hit his range super hard. And here we're praying for a flat call and then a flush hitting the river. Should be well ahead of the range that he goes into the time bank with. How would you describe this player got from stock? I mean, I cannot really give my reads on him. That would be kind of stupid, as he's my #1 competitor at the moment. But he's a very good player, and he made a couple of insane calls against me that were right. And this flop, I think we have a case to lead. It's a pretty bad turn. We have 23% for sure. And a little bit of fold equity, but not much. He's calling a pot bet. I should check raise here. Wow, he folds. That's very nice, huh? Whoo! Just clicking buttons. Here it's kind of hard for us to have a bluff. Sagas is for sure going to call me off. He's been hey, yeah, that's it. Complain. That's how you get there. This is a funny one where my opponents are checking their whole range. So I don't think I can bluff every hand. They're usually, when they check twice, they have capped ranges, but now they have uncapped ranges. And here we're unblocking everything super hard. To go for, I guess, light value. When we bet pot with an 8 high flush, definitely like get ourselves into trouble here. If our delay is long enough, I think so. 3 minutes would be very tough. Incorrectly stream sniping me. Ooh, yeah. Without giving away your secrets, how many hours a week would you need to study of the right materials on average to become elite? 1 hour a day and 1 hour a day and some talent, and you'll crush the player pool for sure. We're going to 3-bet this one. Check calling is pretty bad. Betting is also pretty bad, but I think it's less bad. Now we're just gonna check and decide. If he bets, we have to fold. I'm blocking everything, so I think we want to bet here. A bit uncertain about the size, but kind of a nice run out for our hand. We don't have many bluffs, like we can even size smaller. Like, do we really bet pot with aces? Maybe not. But I still like it. The size of the pot. Sagas is playing and he really owned me super hard a couple of times. It's mostly him running kind of hot in our exchanges, but he made a couple of very cool plays against me. And the Cash Game Championship is so aggressive. It are the most aggressive games that I've ever played in. Kind of crazy. Pretty sure I'm supposed to call here, but already feels tricky. We can sometimes call on the river, but not sure if it's the best hand to do it with. Small bet. It's very weird. He's kind of representing an overpair. I'm just gonna call this time. See what my opponent shows up with. 9-9. Okay. What car do you have, boss? Good luck today. I actually have an Aston Martin DB9. At the moment it's sitting in the Netherlands and my dad is driving it, not me. From Stock is in the chat. We can check, we can bet here. I actually don't mind check. And now we're having a lot, and it's kind of funny because it's close if we can raise, but I think it's still an obvious raise. We have so many outs that even against the higher straight, where we basically still have 40% to win the hand. Of course, we also have to try and get value from hands that are worse than mine. And on this river, it's a very quick check, so I'm expecting not to be beat much at all. But it's also very hard to extract value from my 7 high flush after the line that I took. So I'm just gonna check. He actually had a hand that we had completely crushed, but he managed to get there. And he had a quick check with the... So here we get check 2, and we have a lot of outs. The only thing that sucks is his 3-betting range consists of a lot of aces, so one of our outs blocked. And now when he's shoving, I think we just have to go with it, but we're not loving it. We're not loving it. 45%. It's nice that he doesn't have the aces. So we do have a ton of outs. El Palito 94 saying, hey there, good luck in the challenge. What's the biggest pots you've seen played this challenge? I played one of the biggest ones, a 16k pot or something. All in, 2 times aces and another hand that didn't have us crushed, but definitely had the best of it. 3-bet after getting stacked, oftentimes a bit weaker than what the range should be, so we're just gonna bet. Just gonna put it in. Hello, course he came to play, right? Not sure what he's saying, maybe people are too tight. It's a hard sell. Defend a hand in the big blind that we should probably not be defending with. We both up on the turn, and these sets, a nice general rule is that you want to raise them if you have backup. Meaning, if you have a double back to flush draw or a good shot with it, then you can raise it. Here against the half pot, I'm actually going to click it back. He has position on me, so if we call and we check, we leave him in charge of the hand. And this ace is always funny. He has all the aces and we have 0, so it's kind of hard to get value from betting. So I'm just gonna check and call, or call when he goes all in. If he does have the aces, it's kind of unfortunate. Sometimes you're just meant to lose your stack. You can still have like straight draws with flush draws, and this ace is kind of tempting for him to bet on, but... So... it was quite nicely played by yours truly. Max value. And here on these ace-high boards, we have a lot of flexibility in terms of how big we can size. Here we don't really want to see it turn, and we have a strong hand now, so we're just gonna maximize our fold equity and biggest amount of pressure on our opponent. It's very scary facing those big bets. He does know that he does not have much fold equity at all. Call the set and then play the hand from there. Because this is the risky thing about playing low pairs. Check on the river and a small bet. I think I'm going to raise. Yeah, to bet for value as well. Jamming and getting called by a king here is kind of nice. But we're just gonna call it and check it. Guten Abend, bro, from Maximilian Gagel. Is Kimikon in the challenge the original Kimikon? No, he's not. It's funny, the people ask it so many times. So apparently he really made a name for himself. I didn't realize he was so popular. A playable hand here. We have a playable hand. I think his graph of 7 million straight really made his reputation. Yeah, it's pretty sick, yeah. I think both betting and checking is a thing here. We're kind of blocking a lot, but if he raises us, we have a hand that we have to fold, which can be Here with the fours again, if it's with no backup, calling is the way to go. It's nice to protect our check calling range that way. And then on a clean turn we can put our stack in. 7. 7, it's pretty clean. We're blocking the 7, which is not necessarily nice, but if he bets again now, we can have a ton of draws, like we're unblocking all the draws. So we're going for it. Chinese Bobby. If he has a higher set, we're absolutely cooked. And he has a pot fold, which is special, like you should do it. It should be part of your strat, but not everyone has it. Probably fine to flat call as well in this hand, but we're so deep that it's kind of nice to play a heads up pot in position. Here we have a hard time getting calls from worse hands if we bet. I don't think it's a crazy idea to check this hand back. It's not great. The hand that is 3-betting here are kind of dominating our hand. King 5-5-4. Looks okay. This is us. Of course he can have us covered super hard, but doesn't get much better than a flush draw gut shot and a pair. I think we get to shove into my opponent. If we make him fold aces, it's kind of okay. He goes all in. All on. Run it once. Oh, so much equity. Yeah. Appeal here with the King Jack 7-7, which is not the best hand to have. Yeah, we're not folding. We're not folding now. Of course, Canarian. It's this flop pretty hard. He checks, so I'm expecting a lot of check folds actually. The slow plays that he would have are kind of blocked by me. So we can hit a 10, we can hit a 7 maybe, but Hernandez goes all in quickly, so maybe he has a higher set. Do we have enough equity? 47%. Not win. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in. Ciao, ciao.